Sup, y'all? Bring you guys another video. Just bring you guys the weigh-in results for the Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano fight. The fight is almost here. As we all know, fight's taking place this weekend, this Saturday, on the 30th of April, April 30, 2022, live from the Garden, Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA, to be shown live on The Zone. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me say it, but to those who don't know yet, I'll be there live in person at the Garden watching this event. I've always said that if this fight takes place in the East Coast, that I will buy a ticket for it. And when it finally did happen, I gotta, I'm a man of my word. I bought tickets, and my wife and I will be watching it at the Garden. And I'm super excited. First event that I'll be watching since COVID. And just looking forward to watching more boxing live in person. And this fight is a historical fight. Two of the top 5 pound for pound female boxers today, arguably top 3 between Serrano and Taylor. Clarissa Shields is definitely among them, in the top 3 in my opinion. But yeah, the weigh-ins, both fighters look good. Both fighters are ready to go, as you guys can see. And both fighters weighed in below the 135-pound weight limit, with Katie Taylor weighing in at 134.6 pounds and Amanda Serrano weighing in at 133.6 pounds. It's the fight's almost here, and I'm just super excited, man. Jake Paul, you gotta give him props, man. I mean, you may not like him as a boxer, but he does a pretty damn good job being a promoter and being a manager. And he was able to deliver this fight. And now it's happening. Eddie Hearn, who has been spectacular actually when it comes to female boxing. I feel like women boxing wouldn't be where it's at today if it wasn't for Eddie Hearn. And now we have these two fighters fighting in a mega event in front of thousands of fans, more than 15,000 fans at the Garden. A lot of people shitting on this fight. Let the haters hate. I'll be there, and can't wait. So yeah, I made my prediction video earlier this month. Shout out to everybody who commented on that video. It's a bunch of you guys actually. So let me go one by one. Saying shout out to Nikki Nevins, Danny Plus, Nidia Garag, Soul Vaccination, Luis Aviles, Nikki Navinas again, Ruben Ayala, Simon Nolan, George Nieves, Chaka Badi, Martin Fugitive, Nikki Nelvis again, Felix Rivero, Daniel Tula, Phil M, Rodrigo C, Blink Space Studio, Hujans, and Mr. Dennis F. Flanagan. Shout out to all of you guys for commenting. You guys are the best. You guys, man, there's a lot of you guys commenting. And Katie, most of you are going for Amanda, or at least most of the people that commented are going for Amanda Serrano. Some are going for Katie, and apparently Katie's the underdog in this fight. Interesting. I'm going for Amanda. To those who don't know, I think Amanda's her punches. She has more pop in her punches. She has more power, and I feel like that will affect Katie Taylor going to the distance. I can definitely see Katie Taylor making this a close competitive fight, but in the end, I think Serrano breaks her down and possibly stops her in the later rounds. Possibly. But we'll see. We will see. Man, do I have time to read all the comments? Because I have work soon. Let me let me read it. Nikki Nevis said, "Thanks for the commentary on this fight. No problem, my man or girl, whatever your gender is. No problem." It's what I do, man. It's what I do. I love talking about boxing, and I do my best to cover all the fights. Danny Plus said, "I got Amanda, but it's gonna be a close fight." Yeah, I won't be surprised if it ends up being close. Nadia Garag said, "I go for my Boricua, Amanda Serrano. I know Katie is a great fighter, but Amanda will do everything to win this fight. It's all about pride, power." You guys heard that song, The Rock? Anyway, Soul Vaccination. Let's go, Katie, 35 years old now and has been in many wars. 3 years ago, Katie would knock out the snot out of Serrano. Today, it's going to be pretty hard for Katie. I'm still rooting for Katie. Let's go, Katie. Yeah, when you think about it, Katie's already 35. Who who knows? Maybe it might catch up to her. The amount of fights that she's had, the amount of punishment she's took, it takes a toll on the body. So you never know how she'll perform in this fight. Luis Aviles said Amanda Serrano wins by decision. Yeah, well, that's what I'm picking. Nikki Nevis said, I got Amanda Serrano winning this fight. Yep, same here. Ruben Ayala said Serrano. Yep, same. Simon Nolan said Katie for the win. Yeah, we'll see. No, honestly, I think Katie definitely has a good chance to pull it off. But I'm liking Amanda more in this fight. So, we'll see. George Nieves said Amanda will stop Katie by knockout. I can definitely see that happening. Chakabad D said Amanda Serrano number 1. Yeah, I agree. Katie is far too skilled, will win on points. Katie is far too skilled, will win on points. She loves to just, she has that amateur style of racking up points, not really following up behind the jab and picking her shots. I mean, she does a good combinations. She does really well combinations, but I don't think they will work against Serrano in this one. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Nikki Navis said that brain hemorrhage came from the blows of Amanda Serrano. Actually, the fight could have been a draw. I guess he's talking about the loss of Amanda Serrano from back then. Felix Rivero said, if Katie can't hurt Amanda, bye-bye Katie. Oh, yeah. And I don't think Katie has that type of power to hurt Amanda. Daniel Tula said Katie. Phil M said Amanda is looking at another L. I disagree, my man. I disagree, but we'll see. Serrano, I guess Serrano. I guess he meant Serrano. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Katie's footwork and speed. Amanda can win by knockout, yes, but Katie is not just going to stand there and get hit like many of Amanda's previous opponents. Amanda has actually to hit Katie's first, and she has been in some rough battles. I have Katie winning this one. Huh? Well, we'll see. Katie by UD, who John said. Dennis F said, you talk about Habib to work a lot. What do? You sound like you took hours. Yes, I'm. Yeah, I work a lot, man. Well, I work 4 days a week, and I'm 3 days off, usually. And yes, LOL, 3 minute 12 rounds. Definitely favorite puncher. Amanda was asked the same question if she wanted 3 rounds on show 2 fights ago, and said no, female boxing should stick to 2 minutes. LOL. She obviously wanted longer rounds to catch boxer. Smart girl. LOL. Yeah, if you guys don't know, for this fight, Amanda was challenging Katie for 3-minute rounds, which in my opinion would favor Amanda Serrano a lot more, but Katie Taylor declined that challenge. But anyway, honestly, again, like I'm just super excited to be watching boxing again live in person, and I'm looking forward to watching this event live in person at the Garden. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.